Rudy Gobert's son in the future. That's what's going to happen, dude. Thank you for the $5. $2. When does the Guru bonus start? 2025. That's the plan. But there's a... I'll be honest with you guys, there's a lot of legal things that I need to set up first. I've had like conversations with people that are in the know, that are like in law. And there's a lot that I need to do because, chat, this might be the time that the UFC really actually tries to sue the fuck out of me. So I've got to really be in. Maybe I won't do the upscaled version straight away, but I definitely want to give back to fighters. So I'll find some way of doing it. But yeah. Thank you for the $5. I don't know. The UFC would sue you for paying fighters more. They may see it as some kind of thing that is with intention to spite them and their business. And that could be interesting. And they have the money to stall out a lawsuit. Ian Gary didn't, but they kind of do. So that's where it could get interesting. And let's just say if I go to a UK court, I don't need any reason for the UK government to start digging through my streams. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'll get extra charges. So we'll see. But I'm just going to be smart about it and be smart. Do it the right way, you know. Listen, I'm for the UFC. I don't roast the UFC itself a lot. Like, I roast the quality of it and I want it to do best. I roast PFL. It's not like I'm an anti-UFC guy. It's just I want to help some fighter pay. I got the money to do it, and I've got the means to do it as well in terms of raising the money. So I reckon it could happen. And plus, I want to do something, dude. I want to look back when I'm 30 and say, yeah, I was the guy that spearheaded better fighter pay. You know what I mean? I don't want to be 30 and thinking, well, I streamed a lot. There's nothing I've actually done. I realized that when I thought the best thing I've done is exposing Jones. I could literally make an impact on the sporting world. That'd be cool. So, yeah. How old are you? I'm 25. Do you think Grasso is letting Diego hit that leg? Yeah. Your 6'8" kids won't make it past 50. Hey, they don't need to, dude. They'll be out of the NBA league when they're 30, mate. It'll be fine. Form there is. MMA Guru, the human embodiment of an hemorrhoid. Okay, dude. Appreciate you, man. I'd probably make you look subhuman next to me in a picture, but yeah, I'm a hemorrhoid, dude. Only was literally centre back and centre mid. But sorry that I showed that, because now everyone's going to have a problem with that. I really do think, chat, that you guys have really sad lives, because I think everyone that grew up in a first world country has a bunch of medals and sporting things. You guys always are like, no, you didn't compete in that. No, you didn't do that David Beckham Academy thing. Lol, nice story, dude. Like, did you not live a life? As a kid, yeah, I was just put into everything. Like, that's just how it is, no? I did not grow up rich at all. At all. Not at all. But, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how that's unbelievable to people. That's all. You know, I don't even have many gold medals. Like, I just did shit as a kid. I don't know if anyone else did that as well. I'm not a rich kid at all. At all. But it's all good. I'm the same age as you. Thank you for the $10, Shaken Pig. And I remember playing Assassin's Creed 2 and thinking, imagine being weird in it. It's a weird thing to start calling them kids. Thank you for the $5. Why does Jesse on Fire keep pushing Kratom ads? He's 45 and his wife is like 40 and talks about his hot-ass wife. It's so cringe. But Jesse's of a different generation, though. You have to understand that. Jesse's not a Zoomer or a millennial or anything like that. Jesse is a middle-aged man. So he's of the culture of the... I bet you anything, chat, yes or no, Jesse on Fire was in a frat. I don't know if he was. I'll bet you he was. He grew up in a frat. His wife is like the be-all, end-all of his success as like a branch of it. Like, he's from that generation. You know what I'm saying? His business, his success is, if he can get a sponsor, that's his success. He's of a different generation to us, you know? I know people still do that, but He's of that generation. So I don't think you should go after Jesse. You've got to realize he's mid-40s, apparently. So you can't critique him for being cringe. I don't personally think people over 40 and people under 10 can be cringe. My honest opinion. Anyone else? They can't be cringe. They're so far removed from your world that you can't really think they're cringe. You know what I'm saying? They're just not you, and they're not hip with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to them. Exactly, yeah. I don't know. Insta's pretty based. Yeah, Insta reels are based, but you're just not going to get by in MMA getting reels. Looking at the camera, going through Instagram reels. I'm scrolling again. I'm looking for a cool visual. You know, I'm not looking for someone's face on the screen. Diego Lopez, Brian Ortega, that's getting skipped over. You know what I'm saying? That's easy to hate on. So just don't. I would start on YouTube. That's all. Rocky Emerson is your only true love. I don't know who that is, but thank you for the 50 Czech krona. Appreciate you. Crazy how most thought Hamzat would have a belt by now, maybe 2 belts. Now he's just the guy that never fights and underdelivers when he does. True. Very sad downfall of Hamzat Chimaev's career. Thank you for the $10. If you have charisma, people will most likely watch. True. But people are more long form watchers, and charisma is something you find out long form. So YouTube is what that's for. If you don't have any charisma, find a new hustle because you're most likely going to fail. True. Yeah, you have to have witty charisma. I mean, this is weird because I'm like glazing myself by saying this, but I just think you'll notice success in the first year on YouTube. And if you don't, give it up. I need to start a different type of YouTube channel. If you can win at YouTube, you can win it on any topic. So if it doesn't work on one, don't waste your time. Like, maybe I need to be a YouTuber in a different thing. You know? Like, it don't matter what you're talking about. If you're made to be something on YouTube, then you'll be something on YouTube, I think. JDM had to go on a 5-fight win streak against different styles. Basil, Randy, Ramazan, True, before getting Holland. And Ikram gets Whitaker after 2 fights. I know, dude. It's a fucking disgrace. There's certain levels of fighters, chat, where they need big fights or nothing. You should not disrespect them with, like, here's this up-and-comer that's not even anything. Whitaker has earned, at this point, locking in big fights for his career. When you look back at Whitaker's career, if he beats Ikram, and then Ikram goes back to being, like, 5 spaces from the lowest-ranked middleweight in the world, it's just going to look like, who was that guy? You know, you look for his whole resume and go, what the fuck is that? When it could just be name after name after name, which is what it should be. But it's all good. I'm scared Yuri is going to land a big overhand right. Alex has been very open for them and been hit with one almost every fight. Yuri got different power, though. Dude, you're saying this, yeah? Like, Pereira hasn't already finished Yuri and destroyed his leg with less low kicks than Rakic went for. Rakic threw way more low kicks, had way less effect on Yuri than Pereira did. So stop. You're talking about the fight like we haven't already seen Pereira finish Yuri. That's what you're doing, which is something you can't do when going into rematches. Any thoughts on Aaron Tal? Unless, like, they're so far separated, like Edward Usman, which was literally like fucking 5 years away from each other. But this is literally like Pereira's second to last fight. Same with Yuri. Aaron Tal, you can watch soccer if you want. It is kind of cool. Like, I have watched football before and thought, oh, that was a good goal. That's all. So, what made you... I've already read it. Ariel went live last night and was ignoring all of my super chats, telling him to call you out. Look at 4044 on his stream. He was tricked. Okay. Yeah, he was calling out Bisping, but he didn't say anything about me. But he's never going to mention me. I get it. It makes sense not to. Because then I really just win it all. You know what I mean? If he does. Let me get back to chat while I wait for this as. Who wins? Make Ankalaev versus Hill in Abu Dhabi, and who wins? Dude, I think that's a good chance for Hill to get a win there. I'm not even joking, so wouldn't mind that matchup. I'd go over Ankalaev, though, but the Scots in culture vultures, is that what you're saying? 40-44.
They think they know. They think they're on our level. You have no idea how built differently we are. Thanks for spitting facts and like some other fat MMA YouTubers that just say nonsense. Not nice to call Bisping fat. Not nice to call DC fat, Chael fat. They're solid. They're
He's-
solid people. They're salt of the earth. And the truth is,
Did he really just go out of his
Remember
way?
when
You know they're
FN
talking about you when they say
48 hours,
fat
by the way.
YouTuber
48
talking
hours behind.
shit. He
First thing I
really went,
talked
it's
about
not
was
nice
how
to call
sad I
Bisping
was
fat,
at this
DC
result.
fat, or so-and-so fat. He's going out of his way not to mention me, which I get. He's not going to because it'd bring value to it. You know what I mean? You know, he has to act like I don't exist. It's fine, though. It's fine. I'll keep killing it. I wonder if he'll act like I don't exist when I change fighter pay. That'll be the real test of Ariel's morality. Don't you think, chat? I wonder if Ariel will act like I don't exist when I change fighter pay forever. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. Thoughts on you being fatter than any heavyweight? I'm actually not. I'm in way better shape than any heavyweight. Like any heavyweight outside the top 5, I'm in better shape than. Better, top 10. Jailton Almeida, you know. There's some that are in better shape, obviously. There are some athletes there. But I'm literally not at all. So, yeah. I think Baralho beats Hamzat. I don't think so. Hair is so greasy, motherfuckers confusing it for gel. It's not gel. My hair's fine, dude. You guys just... I know what it is. You guys are just think you, like, really care the way I look. But it's fine. Oh, the New Zealander. Looking forward. We'll see. Thank you for the 9 New Zealand. Oh, you're from New Zealand. No wonder you're hyping him up. Thank you for the 17 New Zealand dollars. Is that the guy that is CKB? He's got the face tattoo over his he's got a Bane tattoo over his face, chat. This guy. Are you talking about that guy? I'm never gonna catch on. Don't stop donating right now. I need to